Hi, today I will be reviewing the video game called Skyrim. It is in the Elder Scrolls series. By Bethesda, I will be going over the main story, the gameplay, and the review. And also, this does have DLCs, but I'm only covering the base game for the sake of time. The main story is about a prisoner who escapes being decapitated by these people called the Imperials, but escapes thanks to a dragon attack on the town that they are in. They eventually go to a nearby town called Riverwood. There they get information and head to the major city, Whiterun. In Whiterun, they ask the leader, who is named Jarl Balgruuf the Greater. They ask him about the dragons. Balgruuf sent the prisoner to his wizard named Farengar. Farengar tells them that they have to go into a dungeon to retrieve an item called the Dragonstone. So the prisoner sets out, and on their way they kill a guy named Nazim because he is annoying and says this line, "Do you get to the Cloud District very often?" What am I saying? Of course you don't. So the prisoner swiftly takes out his sword and kills him. After that they head to the dungeon. They retrieve the Dragonstone and learn a word that is part of a shout. Then they go back to Whiterun. In Whiterun, they give the Dragonstone to Farengar. Not much later, the Jarl's housecarl comes over to the prisoner to tell them that a dragon is attacking Whiterun's western watchtower. The prisoner sets out and goes to the tower. There and a few guards defeat the dragon. When the dragon dies, its skin burns up. The prisoner absorbs the dragon's soul. The guards and housecarl tell him he's the Dragonborn. Now Dragonborn goes back to the Jarl. The Jarl tells him that they need to go to a place called High Hrothgar. There these people called the Greybeards live. The Dragonborn goes up to High Hrothgar. They learn the way of the voice from the Greybeards, along with a new shout. The Greybeards send them to yet again another dungeon. They retrieve the artifact for the Greybeards. The Greybeards teach him another word to a shout. The Dragonborn goes back to Riverwood, this time to learn from a lady who runs an inn named Delphine. And Delphine is very annoying. She bosses the Dragonborn is all I'm gonna have to say. But anyway, let's continue. Delphine tells the Dragonborn about how there is a dragon named Alduin who is resurrecting the dragons. They sneak into an embassy and find info. Then they go to another city called Riften and go into a place called the Ratway, where they find an old man named Esbern. Esbern tells the Dragonborn about Alduin. Then they have to go to a cave that holds a temple inside of it. They get more info. They tell the Greybeards. The Greybeards teach them a new shout. Along with this shout the Dragonborn goes up to the top of the world to learn from a dragon named Paarthurnax, who tells him about the Elder Scroll. So the Dragonborn retrieves the Elder Scroll. They learn a new shout, then Alduin attacks and the Dragonborn defeats him. They go back to Delphine and Esbern. They tell them about the new shout, and then the dragon goes to Whiterun to ask a Jarl to capture a dragon for him. They capture the dragon, who's named Odahviing. The Dragonborn rides Odahviing to another dungeon. Dragonborn goes into a portal that leads to the afterlife. There in the afterlife they kill Alduin and they return back to the living. Now here's my review. I have an extremely positive review of this video game. Gameplay can be sometimes buggy and annoying NPCs, but other than that I enjoy it. And also, speaking of annoying NPCs, at the end of the game, Esbern and Delphine want you to kill Paarthurnax, which is not good because Paarthurnax actually helps you. So then if you kill Paarthurnax, you can't learn any new words of power because the Greybeards are not happy with you. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Or you think it is, because also another annoying character is Nazim. Nazim, you kill. And also, there's also some DLCs actually on this. So like there's Dragonborn, Heartfire, and Dawnguard. In Dragonborn you get to go and defeat the first Dragonborn. In Heartfire you get to adopt kids and marry and raise them. And then you get to, and then Dawnguard, it's vampires basically. Also, most terrible things you can do in that game is that you can kill a kid's parents and then you can adopt them. It's that bad. But anyway, I need to stop yapping and end this video. Bye.